big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. So they will go for it. Stanford into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7, Jets 0. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Green to bring it back. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Stafford here coming off his pick six. He'll let this go, and this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
To
Henry Ruggs. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
1-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Throwing is Mariota. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Paris Campbell. Incomplete.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
In punt formation.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
spring, this for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, and I hit that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Rams. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set to kick off.
Accept the penalty and move forward. Play action now. Mariota. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Mariota. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have a Rams first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Traquan Smith hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Rams 7, Jets 0. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Green to bring it back. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford is going to go for a big. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Breida hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. I can't say that's something you see often, but it worked out for them. Tie game, they try to get the ball back, and they do.
You know, when I was a kid, my dad used to give me a lot of tales about this guy called Old Mo. I never knew who Old Mo was. Now I do. It's Old Momentum, and they want to keep riding it.
Old Mo. Is that a true story?
True story.
I love your pops.
Aaron Jones.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Wilson made the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Now third down.
Third and long here for Mariota. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. On fourth down, they snap it to Mariota. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Now Jones. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
Jewell on the tackle. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third.
On third down, here's Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A gain of 2 yards on the play.
On fourth down, Stafford. And down inside the 15 he goes. Fourth down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
The 8-yard line.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
5.
They'll run it with Jones. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
A yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal. Stafford. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Henry Ruggs. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And that makes the score 14-7. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. That second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. All also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
First down, Mariota. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Mack, draw play. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 17-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Mariota. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Third down and 11.
On third down, Mariota. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give them confidence and let them knock it through.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up second and 7.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
The ball carrier. He was taken down by Chandler Jones.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. Deep for the Rams, Tavon Austin. So a change in possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a first and 10.
23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM that always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Throwing again, Mariota on second and 10. Campbell making the catch. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. The Rams on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Mariota from the gun on third down. And able to find Higby. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. The left side completion to Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
At the 37-yard line.
Mariota on 1st down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the gun, Mariota looking for Campbell downfield, and it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And look at this, it's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
30-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And the Jets set to receive this third-quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Off the bootleg. Stafford, he'll let this go. He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Henry Ruggs with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Kick is good.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the 27th, Mariota got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Catch made here by Campbell. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A first down throw for Mariota. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Bradley Chubb in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Throwing on second and long. Mariota. He completes this one to Mack. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Makes it 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
At their own
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Chandler Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On second down now, it's Jones. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
On second down, Mariota again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Throwing, Mariota. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine a head coach when he ordered the field goal, please salvage something out of this drive. That was now fun to watch.
1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Stafford. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. To throw is Stafford. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jones. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's
Stafford. Right side, Tate. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Loss of a yard. Brings up.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rams 13.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. Well, the crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown.
Adam Vinatieri.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for a touchdown. Closed, locked, reinforced.
Well, this is a touch cruel here. They've got the big lead. Now they're going for the jugular with the onside kick.
Set to kick off.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Well, throw left side to start out. That's complete. Well, I think the ball's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now Stafford looking downfield for Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping that
he'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half. No quitting him.
Zero.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A second down throw here for Mariota. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get to.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. Turn it to the 24-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Aaron Jones.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
On the tackle.
They'll go again to Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Here's Stafford. Had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel.
Fake it deep in their own territory. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's caught inside the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Marvin Jones his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try to run it with Mack. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
35, Rams 21.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now. There's a penalty flag down. So they get the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play. But you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. He'll let this go deep for runs. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes, and the Jets will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. The decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They go play action. Mariota under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mariota. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Rams. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Mariota. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Rolling to his right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. 4th down, Mariota. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Throwing again, Mariota on second and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. One last shot now for Mariota. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20.
I'm only going to be able to carry.
Touchdown.